Live. This is happening. I wonder if anybody's watching.
Not yet.
Go do. This is happening. I wonder if anybody's watching. Okay, I can see myself a million times in the stream. Okay, I can see myself a million times in the stream.
And I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
And I can hear you. Test, test.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Test, test. Can you hear me?
Yes. What's going on?
Test, test. Can you hear me?
What's going on?
Okay.
What's going on?
I hear you like a million times, Kevin. Whenever you say something, I hear it like repeatedly.
Yeah, I try to figure that out.
And myself as well, obviously.
Yeah, I try to figure that out.
So, myself as well, obviously.
Can anyone else hear us right now?
Okay, we're coming in. Somebody's watching.
Can anyone else hear us right now?
Somebody's watching. Well, Kevin, I can also see like your screen like
Yeah,
1,
that's
2, 3, 4, 5,
right
6,
now it's
7,
on
8,
purpose.
9, 10 times.
Yeah, that's right now it's on purpose.
All right, okay, perfect. Welcome everyone who's already watching. As you can hear, we are still figuring out how this works.
I really have no idea how it works because it worked before, but right now it does not, unfortunately. I really have no idea how it works because it worked before, but right now it does not, unfortunately.
What's the issue? You have no idea?
But you have your audio output
okay,
on.
well, Kevin is figuring out how this is going to work best.
Audio output on.
Well, Kevin is figuring out how this is going to work best.
Audio output on.
Kevin is figuring out how this is going to work best. I think it's going to take a bit. It's going to take a bit. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We are still having some technical problems. This is the first time that we are doing this, so please be patient with us.
If someone knows how to do it, please let us know. Default speakers, default audio.
Can you hear me properly?
Try it again.
Okay, test, check. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me okay? This is Pete speaking. Hello, test, check. We are live.
Maybe 1 or 2 thumbs up in the chat.
I think it's okay if you can hear me okay, Kevin.
Yes, it works for me at least.
Can you? Go.
Yeah.
Perfect. I think that's all we need for now. Okay, so welcome to everybody who's watching. Thanks for being patient with us. This is the first time we're doing this, and I am so excited that you guys are watching us build and grow. We have the aim to create a million people, to create a learning platform for a million people, and we want to start with something that 100 people really love. And today, the first step is going to be that we are looking into a TikTok for learning. And Kevin prepared a little bit that he is going to share with you. And the idea is to create a platform that looks and works like TikTok. And we do that without any coding. Kevin, are you ready?
Sure. The reason why we do it without coding right now is that we try to figure out what to build, and because of that, it's the best way to code as less stuff like possible. And today we will build something like a feed and For You page, if you know it from TikTok. So we can check it out here in the App Store right now on the screenshots. So we try to build the feed, we try to build a search tab and maybe a profile, but we will see how far we can come because the Zoom call will run out in about 35 to 40 minutes. For that, we need several entities, and entities are something like things that have to exist in the app. So basically, those are users, right now videos, and there can be single videos. Videos can be in a playlist, or a video can be in a feed or anywhere else in the app. We need playlists, playlists that contain videos, and also a way to show a single video in detailed view. So if you click on a video in a playlist, you will see the video and the description of the video. And users itself are basically already set up in the app we are using for the NoCode stuff. Then we have videos, and videos need an ID internally. Videos probably will have a name, and in our case, they will have an URL right now because it's not possible to upload a video at this moment. And there will be a description for a video. And of course, like I mentioned before, the video will be in a playlist. So this will be a relation field. I will explain it in detail as soon as I get to the page where we are setting this up. Playlist will have an ID, so that we can reference between everything in the app. IDs are needed because names and words are not unique. They can be the same or can be similar. So the app probably doesn't know what to display in this moment. Playlist can have a name, and like the video can be in more than one playlist. A playlist can also contain several videos. Yeah, and for that case, we are using Adalo. Adalo itself has a lot of features. It's also possible to connect it to Zapier and other services. So it's really nice to get data from elsewhere, for example, from MailChimp or any other service. And as soon as you sign up, you already have 3 views or features up there. So the sign up, which we will have to use later on to see the whole thing. And as soon as users are signed up, they have to log in, and then they will see the home page, or in this case, the first screen or view of the app. And I would just have to move this to my other screen so that it's easier for me to know what to build. I would say we should and will start with the typical For You page. And in this case, we can rename this screen to For You page, or for example, I don't know, For You page. Doesn't really matter. And we can hide the icon because we don't want users to sign up or out for this right now. And in this case, we will need videos. So like I mentioned before, we have to add an ID, name, URL, description, and playlists. So ID will be a number, and URL can be text for now. Description can also be a text. Playlists will be a relationship in the next step because we have to set up playlists first.
So we're currently building the screens for our TikTok for learning. If you have any questions anytime, just shout.
Yeah, that would be nice because currently I'm not seeing the chat, so so playlists need an ID. Again, it's a number like before. And a name.
I'll read the chat for you if there's any questions coming in.
Cool. Thanks. So the relationship to videos that I mentioned before, and like we said, or I said, a playlist can contain several videos. So it's in this case a many-to-many connection, as far as I can remember correctly, in the relational database. So we will use the third one over here. And now we can also do the same for, it's done already, so that's cool. Nice. And for now, we already can fill the database itself. So we can add a new entry, for example, Simon Sinek, start with Y, for example. This will be one in this case. Normally those are auto-filled, but we have to do it manually. And we will just try to find Simon Sinek, start with Y right now. We will copy the URL. Add a description. Just for dummy content right now, so it doesn't really matter. And for now, we don't have a playlist, but we will have later. So this would already be the first video. We can do the same again. Another video, second one, the same URL for now. Oh. Copy link address and the description.
So using Simon Sinek as an example, because we think it's a great way to start and have a teacher in there in our TikTok for Learning app.
So the text up there doesn't really make sense right now, and because we want the kind of experience like on TikTok, we have to add, I guess it's a list, so it will be a custom list because we will choose the videos we added to the database right now. And as far as I can remember, currently there is no, there is. So you manually have to install the YouTube plugin for Adalo on the marketplace. And I did that already. So I can pull it over here. And as you can see, it already adds it 3 times because there are 3 entries right now. In our database, there are only 2, but it's just for dummy content to display. And if we resize this one, maybe really full heights like it's on TikTok, we can maybe keep the title right now and resize the video. Is there anything else I have to take care of? Not for now, I would say. And as far as I can remember, you always have to say what it is and add data. So there's no linked data. That's fine for now, I guess. Maybe we just try it like this. So
it's looking good. 15 minutes in, and we're coming quite far with our TikTok for learning. Any questions so far? Please always just throw them into the chat.
For now, I don't have the video URL, so that's weird. I don't know why, but it's like real code. You never know why stuff happens and how it happens. So videos have an URL. We have a video or two with an URL, so it should work. What is this a list of? Oh, so it's a list of videos like I mentioned before.
No problem, haha.
So right now it has the connection. It will filter through all videos because this page just shows all videos. Also can be a filter by user, for example. So if we recommend some videos to some users, we can add the ID for specific users, for example. But for now, we just want to display the video we have in the database. So current video, URL, and I hope this will work now. Let's just try it for this case. I have to sign up. Super safe password, of course. Nice. So as you can see, there are already 3 entries, or 2 in this case, because we have 2 entries in the database.
Is it Kevin?
Sorry. Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, in this case, we have 2 videos. Maybe we will add a third one because we want that kind of snapping effect like TikTok has. So if you swipe up, for example, make it easier if we just copy and can we duplicate this? Nope, just delete it. Never mind. Another one. 3, same URL and a description.
Adding a second video.
It's a third one. You mean a different one, or?
Yep.
Yeah, we can, for example, use this one. How to build the future. So the third
How to
one.
Build the Future by Drew Houston, founder of Dropbox. Nice.
Yeah, it's just for dummy content right now, so I don't really add the real data here.
By the way, thank you so much for everybody who's watching this. We are super excited. It's the first time we're doing this, the first time on Twitch, first time live, first time building product live. So that's awesome.
We will bring this forward because we want to.
And for those of you who want to see me more in action and less just talking, tomorrow we're going to do another session on Livestorm that you can sign up on Grow as well. where we talk a bit more about what we're actually doing in our business and give tips and advice and share everything we are discovering on our way to build a learning platform from a startup and business point of view.
And I hope that this will work. Oh, it still does not. I don't know why. But never mind.
What's happening? What's the problem, Kevin?
I'm not sure right now, but at least we can see 3 videos because it's 3 entries in the database. Unfortunately, it doesn't work right now because it's the same. It's not really the best ratio for mobile phones, but we could
Hi,
play the
Sam
video
Altman.
in here already. And maybe we
Nice.
can proceed to another thing I want to show you. But first, I want to add a bottom or a navigation on the bottom. And also another screen. We will use a blank one, which is playlists. In this case, we can copy and paste the top navigation and bottom thing over here. And in this case, this will be a playlist, or will be playlists, and will contain, what will it contain? In this case, probably a card list will work.
Can you explain why we need playlists?
We as Grow want to have the possibility to group content, in this case in playlists like Spotify does it, so also for recommendations later on maybe. And it's a thing I'm missing in TikTok right now because they don't really have that kind of a good search in my opinion, and playlists would help, or like the bookmarking feature on Instagram, for example. And we want this to be just one column so that it's beneath
Nice.
each
I mean,
other.
I think that the TikTok algorithm is great, but discovery and discoverability is not amazing, right? So that's definitely something that we can work on.
Yeah, and
We
it's
can
like
definitely make better at Grow while we are copying the initial design of TikTok for this purpose here.
definitely. So if you want to search something on TikTok, it's like if you search something you saw on Facebook. So it's impossible to find it again if you didn't save it or liked it before.
Nice.
So we don't have a media because playlists have no picture. We just have the URL. And we don't even have a URL. We have a name, an ID, and videos. So in this case, we want to display, I'm sure it's a list of playlists so that we have the correct data. We will display the playlist name in the title. We will hide the subtitle. And what else do we have? Just the videos. So this should also work to display. No, it does not, because we have to link it in the bottom navigation. Maybe we just use the 4th tab over here to, oh yeah, there's a playlist icon, nice. Playlists, and we will link this one to playlists so that we can send users from the For You page or the landing page, you name it, to the playlists page. And in this case, I have to paste this again over here because we want it to be the same. Right now, maybe the bottom navigation doesn't make sense.
If you got a second, Kevin, can you explain to everybody's watching why we are hosting the videos on YouTube now?
Right now, we host them on YouTube for the grow.do website because it's the only way to show videos in webflow, which we are using. And it's the same for kind of all other no-code tools I found so far. So they try to avoid, maybe for a good reason, to have the videos uploaded to their platform. So in this case, we would have to make our own kind of video upload and display in the end. So for this case, we're just using YouTube hosted videos.
We have a question now from Rich. So you cannot upload your own videos when using no-code tools. That's the question. So can you not upload your own videos using no-code tools?
Let's check it. Adalo, upload videos. As you can see, I already tried to find it. And someone mentioned that it's not possible right now, but you can add videos in a video component. So I'm not sure if it's possible, but for Adalo and Webflow, it's not possible right now. But you can, in this case, add
Short answer just makes the most sense right now to just stick to YouTube and upload your videos there.
Exactly, yeah.
It's just easier for the process, right?
Yeah. But maybe in the next step, we can try to upload videos on our own platform in the next streaming session. So for this case, we try to link to the playlists tab, which should work if we check it again. And we see that we see nothing. Why? In coding and also no coding, it's always good to show some text. So in this case, it could be.
Yay.
So the screen itself works because it displays playlists, but it doesn't display the playlists. Now we have to find out why. Filter all playlists. Does anybody know why? Because we don't have playlists. So in this case, we will add business, which will be the first category or playlist. We will add live, which will be the second. And maybe personal or health, which will be the third. So name, ID, videos. And right now, we should see something. Nice. If we go back to videos and also to our records over here, we can add the videos to playlists.
Awesome, we can see something. Health, life, and business. Now, Kevin, remind us again, why are we using those playlists? What is important about them? Why do we need the playlists?
In this use case right now, or in general for Grow?
For this use case?
For this use case, it's just some dummy content I'm adding, but it's also important to categorize the video somehow. So like here on Twitch, you also have to choose a category, so it's easier to discover in the end. And it's also easier for us because we can, for example, make recommendations or something like Amazon. So if you watch this, you could like that.
Cool.
I'm not sure if it works that way for Adalo and other services, but it would work if you would do it on your own with real code. So we will add this one to business so that we can see videos in the business category or playlists. This can also be in business, and just for the sake of
half an
another
hour
one.
through, Kevin. We have about 15 minutes left, and thanks everybody who is not watching Call of Duty or any other shooter game or Counter-Strike or whatever and is watching us building products. That's so exciting. Kevin, what are we gonna do in the next 15 minutes? Are we gonna make it? Are we gonna actually ship this? Is it gonna be ready in the next minutes?
Depends on what we try to achieve. So if we want playlists and detailed views, or I mean, this video could go on, or the stream. So
I don't know, what can we achieve in 15 minutes?
I'm not sure if we can make it in 15 minutes, but we can try as far as we can. So we want this to link to a single playlist screen. I will just continue for this one.
Do or don't, there's no try.
Single screen, no, single screen, single playlist. So if we click on this item, for example, we want to see an overview of the playlists. I'm not sure if those make sense on this screen, but we will add them for now.
We have another question. Can Adalo be used collaboratively when using the free version? Kevin.
Whoa, that's a good question. Looks like right now it's just one seat, so it's just me building, but if you use business, you can have 5 seats, whatever this means. I don't know. Maybe you can Google it for now, Pete. And I will continue over here. So like we had it in the beginning on the
good idea. Google.
For You page, I will add another list. So in this case, it's a custom list again. And in this list, we will display what do we want to display? Videos. Is it possible to? I will just check it out.
Seems like Adalo has one seat in the free version, 1 seat in the pro plan, and 5 seats in the business plan for $200 a month. So it's going to get quite pricey. So it seems like, unfortunately, it can't be used collaboratively in this free version. There's more on adalo.com/pricing.
For now, it looks like we can't filter through current playlists, videos. Why just all videos? We don't want. Oh, never mind. How many minutes are left?
So, how many minutes are left? I would assume about
5 minutes.
5 to 10. I think 5, Kevin.
Yeah, because then we
Ship it.
ship it. Yeah, it's already shipped. So if I share the URL, you can use it
Maybe
already.
you can also just say what's still missing, and we can just continue in the next stream.
So what's still missing, in my point of view, is a way to upload. Here we can add a list over here. So we can say what's missing. And what's missing is uploading, creating videos in our case, because we can't upload videos like I mentioned
What we
before.
are going to do for everybody watching now, you're also signed up for our news. So grow.do/Twitch for the news. We can send you a summary. We can send you next steps and basically a little bit more about what we are going to work on in the next stream next week. So we'll definitely look more into the TikTok for learning, as I think for us it's an important next step in our product. And again, tomorrow, if you want to learn more about business and our marketing side, and if you want to hear some tips and tricks on how we are going to grow our community, how we are going to operate our business, how we're going to get clients, etc., visit us tomorrow on Livestorm. The link will also be in the email. If you sign up on grow.do/Twitch, you'll get you have there's a sign up, and you can also get access to our live storms every Thursday and our Twitch streams every Wednesday. Any more questions before we leave? You've got about 4 minutes to ask. Also, please give us feedback. Is the format good? It's going to be more exciting next time. We're going to know the drill by then. This is the first time we're doing this. Let us know what you would like to hear, what you would like us to talk about. And also the 40 minutes, we want to basically time box this to 40 minutes just because we believe that you can learn more in less time, and we want to be fast.
Good point.
Klaus Buch is asking, are you using the app you're building now any further? Yes, we are. We're gonna ship it, and we're gonna send a link out. We haven't finally decided what the core product of Grow is gonna be, more in the business conversation tomorrow. But in general, we're gonna use it internally to test and to do user testing. TikTok for learning might be the right way to go for Grow, but we have not finally made this decision. We are still about experimenting, user testing, and seeing what people actually like. Great question.
Thanks for that. If there are no other questions, I would say maybe we can call it a day for now, and we will send out what will be next or what's missing and how we will do it next week.
Thanks everyone for watching. Check out adalo.com to build apps without code. Email me at pete@grow.do or kevin@grow.do if you have any questions. Also happy to help with your no-code projects anytime. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you very, very soon. Have a nice evening, and bye-bye from Durban, South Africa. And Linz, Austria, where Kevin is right now.
Represent.
Stay happy, stay healthy, and chat to you guys soon. Austria!
at least we will see, Klaus, if it works for
Bye
the App
guys,
Store.
thanks for watching. Cheers.
Bye bye.